Hey, what's up, Kings? This is episode 3 of Simping Behaviors that you probably didn't know exist, but you're probably doing it right now. And this episode, I'm going to be talking about a simping behavior called playing games. That's right, playing games. Playing games is actually a simping behavior that you didn't know existed, but you're probably doing. See, in today's world with YouTube and the internet and online resources, we're all being taught to play games, to fuck with people's minds, to do all kinds of things, to basically try to manipulate other people into liking us, especially with people of the opposite sex or people who are interested in a sexual relationship. And this is happening both in men's world and women's world. And to be honest, there's a lot of the information we're getting is not good. It's not good advice. You know, most people don't have successful relationships. And when I say a successful relationship regarding a sexual and a romantic relationship, I mean a relationship in which you are happy, excited, fully pleased, relationally, sexually, and socially, right? So you're content, you're happy, you're getting regular, great, passionate sex, and you are enjoying life with this person. You're exploring, adventuring, you're experiencing the world together, right? Most people don't have this, and many people, because they don't have this, they are miserable. There's a lot of miserable people, and there's a lot of miserable people giving each other advice, especially women giving each other advice. So what I want to say is that one of the problems that happens is we end up taking this advice that's essentially teaching you to play games, trying to manipulate someone into liking you more. The reason why this is simping behavior is because you are in the process of doing this, putting that person on a pedestal. You're inadvertently putting them on a pedestal. You're reading things that say, if you get a girl's number, don't text her for 3 to 5 days. Or if you sleep with the girl, don't call her back, let her call you. These are all behaviors that are actually, in your mind, you're thinking, well, this is me not putting them on a pedestal, but what you're actually doing is you are putting them on a pedestal. You are focusing your life on how you can control and manipulate another person. And this is actually some of the worst simping behavior you can do, because you are thinking that you're not doing this. You're thinking that you're just trying to play the system. You're just trying to practice strategies that can help make things happen. But what you're actually doing is you're putting it on a pedestal, and you're saying, I'm going to change my behavior based upon how this person responds. And that is that's putting them on a pedestal. So, Ben, what we need to do as kings is we need to understand our value, our worth. We understand what we want in our lives and how we want our kingdom to operate. And then we need to move forward with that without basing our decisions on how other people are going to react or respond. And this is the ultimate kingly behavior. Learning how to focus on yourself and your goals, your passion, your mission, your purpose. And ironically, when you do this and you stop trying to play games and manipulate people, you actually gain greater favor with the people who come in and out of your kingdom, right? They actually respect you more, because here's the thing, guys. And I've talked about this before. Women are professional game players. They're professionals. Remember, women work out of an emotional base when it comes to their decision making, while men tend to work more out of an actual, objective, factual basis for the decision. I say men and women, I mean the masculine, feminine essence, essentially. Those of us who are operating more like a masculine framework tend to be more logically based, like logical. Not that women can't be logical. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is we tend to be more of the cold, calculated, logical side. And And women tend to be more of the emotional side of things. So the thing is that when you begin to put yourself first, you begin to focus on yourself and you stop getting so wrapped up in how other people are responding to you. It's very attractive for people, especially women in your life. It shows that you are strong and confident and that you can't be moved by them. And that's actually a very attractive quality for women. So stop playing games with these women. Don't play games. Be authentic in yourself. Figure out what your goals and purpose are. Put those things first in your mission. Figure out how you want your kingdom to operate, who you want to be in it, and how they can fit into certain roles in your kingdom. And then proceed forward. Don't play games with people. And the other part of this is like, you have to remember you're actually dealing with human beings here, guys. So many of us have been taught by so many pickup artists and people in the men's pill community to essentially just treat these women like they're trash. And I think that's the worst thing you can do, because at the end of the day, you're dealing with other human beings just like you, who have feelings, emotions, who have goals and aspirations. And the last thing you want to do is you want to treat somebody like a piece of trash, and you want to be the cause of them hurting themselves or hurting someone else or even yourself. You know, I've heard it said before that the most selfish thing that you can do as a person is be kind to other people. And the reason why this is because if you're kind to other people and you are considerate of other people, you increase the chances of them being kind and considerate towards you. So don't play games with these women and try to manipulate them and try to do all these kind of games, because you're going to end up causing harm to them or to yourself or to someone else that you love and care for. You have women who go crazy. You have men who go crazy because of different situations. They go crazy, lose their mind, hurt each other, hurt the men in their lives, kill the men in their lives, kill families. You have these murder-suicides that happen, right? What do you think that is? It's these games of manipulations. It's manipulating people, causing them to lose their mind. Stop with the manipulations. Just be you and be straight up honest and forthright with people. Don't play games with people. Don't fuck with people's heads. And this is a message to kings and queens out there, because many of you women are doing the same things. You have your girlfriends telling you to play all these games. Oh yeah, girl, do these things. Try to make him suffer so he'll come back to you, and all these other kind of things. And y'all women are just as guilty as us guys. Stop with the games. It is the ultimate simping behavior. It's you putting some woman on a pedestal, trying to manipulate them into liking you more. When the truth is, if a girl's not into you, she's not into you, bro. And if women are not into you, if you don't have them talking to you and reaching out to you, it's because you need to work on yourself. You have to work on yourself. You need to work on your money. You need to work on your fitness. You need to work on your social skills. You need to work on your hygiene. You need to work on all these attributes. See, manipulation and playing games really comes from a lack of self-esteem and self-worth. See, deep down inside, you know that you're not a catch. Deep down inside, you know that you're not happy, or you are, that you have a lot of things that you need to work on internally. And so instead of actually working on those things, guys, what we tend to do is we tend to try to trick other people, because it's just easier that way. It's easier to trick somebody into thinking that you're happy when you're not. It's easier to trick somebody to think that you're rich when you're not. And if this is all social media is, as an example, it's everybody putting on a happy face, putting out the best photos of themselves with the best angles. You know, girls got that high angle. So do guys. You know, instead of actually getting in the gym and working on your stomach and trying to make yourself look good at all times, what you want to do is you want to take photos like this to hide your gut. You know, instead of actually working on your dime game and being able to sit and buy a nice vehicle that you're proud of, You go and buy a vehicle that you can't afford on monthly payments. You end up going bankrupt and broke because you can't, and losing the car anyways because you can't afford the vehicle. And see, this is why these games are so bad, because they're not real. It's not authentic. It's best to be on your point and purpose and stop trying to take the easy way out of manipulating people into liking you. You need to be yourself. And if people don't like you, you need to work on yourself until people do like you. Playing games is manipulation, it's beta behavior, and it's the easy way out. Stop trying to take the easy way out. You're not going to be fulfilled with it. You're not going to be happy with it. You're going to be miserable. And the people around you are going to be miserable too. So that's why this is one of those top 7 behaviors that people are doing, but they don't realize they're actually doing it. And it's one of the most harmful things too that we're doing to each other in this society. You guys are going to have people in your life that are crazy, who are going to do crazy things to you. They're going to destroy your life. And the only person to blame is yourself, because you could not stand up, be a man enough to face yourself in the mirror and look at yourself and be honest about who you are right now and realize that there are things you need to work on. You know, one thing you can do to help with this is every day stand in front of the mirror when you get up, when you get ready to leave, when you get out of the shower, stand in front of the mirror naked, look at yourself. Ask yourself, if I were a woman, would I be attracted to this? And guys, be honest with yourself. Don't put on a face. Don't try to play games with women. Try to take all these camera angles, suck in your gut when you're around them. Because all the truth eventually comes out. And when the truth comes out, it oftentimes creates so many problems for you that's not worth all the games you were playing in the first place. So stand in front of that mirror, look at yourself. Ask yourself, would I want to sleep with me if I was a female? Look at your bank account. Say, would this be impressive? Would this show success? If somebody really knew how much money was in my bank account? If somebody really knew how much money was in my wallet right now? Would it speak to success? When you go to work and ask yourself, if somebody really knew how I felt at work and how unhappy I was with my particular career choice right now, would I find that inspirational? Would I see this as a high value man who values himself? Or would I see myself as somebody who was just like a doormat getting walked over by the people in his life? See, when you stop playing games with people, you will find that you have to suddenly become real with the most important person, and that's yourself. Being real is the most important thing that you can do when it comes to not only attracting women, but keeping them in your life. Be real with yourself, be real with other people, stop with the games, build your kingdom, and make sure that you are in charge of your kingdom, and the things that happen in your kingdom are going in accordance to your plan, because you're the king. So this has been a real video. I hope you enjoyed it. Episode 3, got a lot more episodes about this topic coming in. I'm doing them one at a time because there's so many different ones that we need to talk about as men and have these discussions. Hope you enjoyed the content. Please like and subscribe. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you get notified of future videos. Thanks.